So good morning, everybody. It is, give you guys a little bit of light. Ignore my kitchen, it's dirty. Yesterday we went to Vegas, so it's all over the place. Yes, I am in the exact same getup as I am pretty much in every single video, and it's because this sweater is warm. Right now it is 5 o'clock. I've been up since 4. It's like a normal day-to-day thing for me. I just had my coffee, and I'm waiting about an hour until we have to give Oso his shot and stuff. So I'm going to show you kind of like our morning routine. My husband is still asleep. So usually what I do when I wake up at 4 is, yeah, this is my coffee cup. But usually what I do is I kind of clean up the kitchen, kind of just do my own thing. I fell asleep with my makeup on last night, so that's gonna be fun. I'll watch, I'm gonna break out like crazy. But yeah, so today I'm basically we're gonna kind of just show you guys like the morning things, and we'll see what we end up doing to get, I just want to let you guys know we are a little new to vlogging, so we're gonna try to get used to, you know, talking to the camera, especially in front of each other. For some reason, like, I'm very like weird with my husband being around and talking in front of the camera, which is crazy because I've been doing videos since I was 18, and he hasn't even filmed or anything, but like he's such a natural to it, and I suck. I suck when he's around. I'm okay when he's not around, but I suck when he's around. So yeah, so I'm just letting you guys know that if you see it and it's a little awkward and you probably see it more from my end, that's why. But yeah, so what I'm going to show you guys is kind of just my morning thing until he wakes up, and then we'll show you our morning thing. Today's Sunday, and we'll kind of just go through the day. And I've already had a video posted of this whole part, but pretty much I get the water ready. Evie's so excited because it's time to eat. With him, I have to pound on the floor pretty much. We live in a mobile, so it's hollow underneath, and because he's deaf and blind, that's what happens. So that's how I wake him up. That way I don't scare him, and he knows that when I start stomping around that it's time to eat. He kind of learned that as he went blind. And then the doctor recommends Benadryl because he has really bad allergies. And as you can see, like in the background, he knows where he's going. So for any of you who have diabetic dogs, trust me, they learn. But pretty much what I have to do is, he will not take pills, like at all. So instead I have to do a little bit of wet food in the middle of his bowl, and then I have to put the pills on top of it. And then they encourage us, wow, oh my god, I cannot talk, to push water. So if you are new or don't know anything about diabetic dogs, if they are too high, they get ketones, and it can cause issues and all kinds of other problems that we don't need. So we have to push water, and Evie's always had water in her food because she eats so fast. But if you look at his paws right there, you can see that he licks them a lot. So, and then I already have a video on this, but pretty much I shake it up, and then I pull the 20 units that he's on, and then when he comes in, we give him the shot. We usually do it in between his shoulders. I had gone to a vet and asked, because I used to give it in his shoulder, and they had told us that no, a better spot is in between his shoulder blades. Now, I don't know if that's true or not. Not like directly into the muscle or anything. It's more into the skin, kind of like the scruff, but a little bit lower. Look at that cute old babe. But yeah, this is the same thing that I've been doing, and it's already in a video. So if you guys would like to know more about it, I'll leave those videos either down below, or you know, whatever it is. Or if you guys have questions, let me know, and I can always do a video on this. But we pretty much do the same thing. And sorry about our getup. We literally just got up. As you can see behind us, it's still black outside. It's completely pitch black outside because it's 4 o'clock in the morning. Well, actually, it's 6 o'clock right here. You can tell that we don't do this.
We do now. Good morning.
So I'm sorry that the lighting is still really, really bad, and it's because it's only 6:30, so everything is still very dark. I'm gonna make us some quick breakfast. We're just gonna do like a few potatoes, a thing of chicken sausage, and then some eggs, and quick little breakfast, and then we're gonna take the dogs on a walk. I just have this stack of potatoes left over from Thanksgiving, so I'm just trying to use it all up. And they're really little because they're all the little ones left over. So I'm just gonna kind of go through, pick the biggest ones. We'll probably do about 4, maybe 5 little ones. Today's Sunday, so there's not much going on today for us. Most of the time it's just like a relaxed day and kind of do whatever. Usually this is when like I'll edit, he'll play video games, things like that. So if I haven't explained what happens with my dog in the morning, he's a diabetic. I have a few videos on like how to give him a shot and stuff like that. But basically what we have to do is every morning we feed him at about 5:45 to about 5:50. And then when he's done, usually around 6 o'clock, we give him a shot, and then we usually will test him about an hour after just to see where his range is. But right now he's been high because, as you can tell, there was Benadryl and stuff in there. And it's because his allergies are insane. My dog has really bad allergies. Don't worry, it's all vet approved. He's the one who told us to give him Benadryl and stuff, and how many and all of that. Right now he usually gets a shot for his allergies that lasts him like a month or so, 6 weeks, and he needs another one. But right now, because it's Christmas time, it's not the easiest thing to do. Plus getting an appointment right now is insane, on top of, you know, how much money we spend for his insulin and his food and all of that, where it costs a couple $100s a month just to make sure he has just the necessities. So sometimes his allergies become a little bit of a problem because that that shot alone costs a couple $100 also. So it's a little hard, but we have an appointment for him set up, so just waiting now. But then at night we do the same thing. So it's 5:45 at night, and then give him a shot at 6 o'clock. So that's my morning routine with everything. We do the same thing, and then usually I take him on a walk. Only in the morning right now, but usually during the summertime, or during the winter time, I'm sorry, we usually will take him for another walk at night. This one's all nasty. I'm not gonna do that one. But yeah, usually what we do is like in the morning, we'll take him for a walk around like 7. And then at night, we haven't been lately, but usually during the winter time, because in Arizona, it's finally cooled down enough, we start taking him at night. Also right after he eats. But during the summertime, we take him on a walk at like 4 in the morning, because that's the only time it's cooled down enough. And then that usually helps with his numbers, because he's usually pretty high, and it's because of his allergies. So, and if you guys don't know, you know, I do cook gluten-free, and my husband will eat gluten-free when I'm cooking, but he isn't. So sometimes you'll see stuff in our house that isn't gluten-free, and that's most of the time it's his. I don't have any issues. I'm not celiac, but I'm intolerant. I believe that I'm intolerant. So it doesn't affect me as much, but I also don't eat what he eats. So, but yeah, he can have like normal bread and stuff in the house. We just don't really share like the same toaster and things like that. Or if we do, I have to wash it before I use it, so. But everything I cook is gluten-free, and he'll eat that. Using paper plates because I don't feel like doing dishes. Basically, I'm just kind of cubing these, and then I'm gonna throw them in the air fryer. And then we'll do salt, pepper, and olive oil. So to this, I just add a little bit of olive oil, a little bit of salt, little bit of pepper. What I do is I put the lid on. Then what I do with this is I just pour them on. Throw it in the air fryer. We'll do 300 for 20 minutes and then 350 for 20 minutes. Remember, I can always mix stuff and what should call it also. Like we could do like the slow cooker, the pressure cooker. You want 2 sausages?
Yes.
Cool. Kind of do it like Gordon Ramsay. You gotta take it off the heat, right?
Yep. Off the heat.
Back on the heat. I would laugh if he goes through like random videos and sees this shit and he's like, it's fucking raw!
Yeah.
Yes, chef!
Yes, chef.
If he made like a reaction video,
Oh my gosh.
then I would make one and I'd be like, yes, chef!
Yes, chef.
Yes, chef! What does he say? Like an idiot sandwich or whatever he did in that one?
Oh.
I would so do that. You heard it here first. If Gordon Ramsay makes a reaction video to my eggs and he says they're raw, I will film myself
As an idiot sandwich.
as an idiot sandwich.
Okay.
Paper plates, they're not plastic.
What I like the one is when people make something bad on purpose just to piss him off.
Definitely.
What do you think of my this? And he's like, what the?
It's cold.
That's pretty cool.
Huh?
This looks good.
It looks good.
Yeah. Hey Evie, how do you look? Can you see yourself? Evie, can you see yourself? Okay. So this is usually how the walk goes. I'm usually ahead because we have this one here who likes to move it. And then you have this one back here who likes to
He's blind.
take his time. Even before he was blind, he took his time.
He's blind.
Always. He always takes his time.
You have to give him a break. I put the camera on him, he's stressed. You have the camera on him, he doesn't.
Still early. Wait for you to catch up there. There we go.
He's taking his time.
Yeah, he doesn't like hills.
Doesn't like anything.
Doesn't like, yeah, it's excuse me, this is a hill and I believe you're supposed to carry me up this hill.
Right now, we just got back from the store. I have a crap ton of stuff over there because we are going to meal prep for Jared to go to work. And then usually what happens is I will just give myself the extras. So I just make more and then I portion out his for work and then I eat pretty much the rest at home. So what we're gonna do today is we're doing chicken burrito bowls, but I forgot chicken stock. Usually I make chicken stock, which is this right here, but it's frozen. So I'm gonna take it out to thaw it just so that way I have stuff ready for it. But what we're gonna do is I'm gonna add chicken stock to this. It's a crap ton of chicken, and then we're gonna slow cook it on for about I'm gonna do it on high for about 4 hours, and then I'm gonna slow cook until whenever I decide. Probably like another 2 hours at least. And then I'm gonna add some spices, and we're gonna do this kind of like a taco bowl, kind of like a Chipotle type of thing. And then I have a whole bunch of, I have to make rice. So I have rice, I have avocados, I have corn, we have pico. So I have a whole bunch of stuff. So I'm also going to meal prep this and meal prep everything. So I'm gonna show you guys kind of like bits and pieces right now. Sorry if you can hear my dog clicking, he wants to go outside. But yeah, so that's basically what we're gonna be doing right now, is just a whole bunch of meal prepping for the week. Oh, and tonight for dinner, we took these out. We're having ribs. We got a sale on these the other day, so we're like, forget it. Let's just do it. So we're gonna have some ribs tonight. We're just gonna put them in the pressure cooker. And then we are making the mac and cheese that I showed you guys for Thanksgiving. We're also gonna be making mac and cheese tonight. So that's dinner. And then I gotta meal prep all this. I also have a whole bunch of like, I bought 2 pineapples and things like that. So I'm also gonna cut those up for him so that way he has a snack for work. But yeah, so as you can see, I have a whole bunch of stuff here that we're just gonna slowly go through. This is gonna be, I don't like to meal prep a week's full. I get really sick of certain foods. I'm one of those people. And Jared's one of those people. So I kind of do like 3 days, 2 days, and then we'll do something over the weekend. But so yeah, so I have turkey kielbasa's here, or smoked sausage. I scan these. It says no gluten detected, but this one I'm not exactly sure because it's not labeled gluten-free. I told you guys before, I am not celiac. I'm intolerant, so sometimes things that affect me don't affect other people. Things that don't affect me affect other people. So it just depends. But this is gonna be his Thursday and Friday meal. So these are gonna get put away into the fridge until it's time. This is gonna go into the rice cooker. We have this that I'm going to heat up later tonight, not right now. I'm gonna cut these up later tonight, because if not, then they'll go brown. I'll probably cut these up in the morning when he goes to work, because I don't want them to go brown. Sunday's usually the day that we kind of catch up on everything, so that's one of those. I'm gonna add a little bit of this into the slow cooker. This is, I showed this in one of my other like breakfast burrito type of like what I eat in a day videos. It's the cilantro lime dressing from, I think it's Brianna's. Dude, this thing is so good, but we're gonna throw a little bit onto the slow cooker when he gets back from the store, because I forgot chicken broth. The onions are for him in a different day. The apples are pretty much for me. This is for like oatmeal and stuff. I'm just gonna put everything that he's gonna eat on Thursday and Friday in a thing. That way I know where everything is. I have bananas for me, and I'm gonna cut up mangoes for just the house. That way if we want them, we can just eat them. Half and half is for dinner tonight. This is his creamer. I don't think this is gluten-free, but like I said, my husband isn't gluten-free, so he's allowed to have whatever he wants. It's just sometimes after like drinking this, I'll be like, go wash your mouth, just in case, because there's sometimes like the one thing I have a really hard time with is like I can't do like soy sauce and stuff for some reason. I react off of it and it's bad. So usually soy sauce is a no-no. He has to go and like brush his teeth, because then I can get like really bad sickness from it. That's for later. This is for tonight for dinner. This is a really good brand. I want to say this one is gluten-free. Yes, this brand, gluten-free. It's a dry rub for the ribs. Super, super good. I don't know if you guys have tried this. This is kind of just a snack on. We have like carrots and like celery and stuff. But it's the honey jalapeno hummus. I know my lighting sucks because of where I am, and my house sucks with lighting, but this, so good. And then he usually likes Spam for breakfast. Low sodium because we're health conscious, I guess. The Pico is going to be for these bowls as well. Bananas are for me because he's allergic. Oh, and I meant to tell you guys, like, there's sometimes that I don't eat dairy because sometimes dairy can mess with my stomach also. So these, yes, they do go in my food, but if I don't feel like it, I just do like soy milk. I have soy milk for my coffee. So it's completely up to you. If you guys are, you know, dairy free also, because it upsets your stomach, then just swap out whatever I show you guys for soy milk. It'll do the same thing. Most of the time, soy milk actually works out better for things like half and half because of how thick it is. So berries and stuff are for me. I have a huge snack attack. I don't really have like a sweet tooth, so I love berries. Like these, it's nature's candy. I love berries. And then these are his snacks. So we have carrots. I'll snack on these too. I got cheese for tonight. Those are more avocados. Oh, because the other ones aren't ripe, so that's why. But tonight, so for my mac and cheese recipe, I did sharp cheddar, mild cheddar, and Monterey Jack. You guys can literally do whatever you want. So this is what I mean. I do different every single time. If you guys missed those videos, of course, they'll be down below. All of them are gluten-free. But this time we did Colby. I always say Colby. Colby and Monterey Jack again, but this one has Colby in it. I did mild cheddar, and then I did pepper jack this time. So that's what I mean. You guys can literally just swap out whatever you want. And the baby bells are for him. So all this is gonna go in its own thing. This is gonna be for later. I do have these pineapples right here that I'm about to cut when I make some room. The eggs over here are just for breakfast because I always just wake up and make a quick breakfast for him. And then we have bell peppers, colored green, and then zucchini, which is right here, but I cut the bag open, so I'm trying not to spill them all out. But these and these are all for the kielbasa meals that I'm gonna make him. So these are gonna be put away and will be brought out after probably like on Wednesday. So all of this is gonna go away. His snacks are gonna go away. And then we're gonna start prepping for something. I don't know. We'll see. We're just gonna put all this away right now, and then I'll show you guys all the other meal prep stuff that we're gonna do, because tonight we're doing everything for the burrito bowls. So I'll show you guys all of that. Ooh, she thick. Double C thick. It's not coming out.
It's because she's too thick.
Yeah, she's too thick.
3 C's.
3 C's thick.
Yeah, smack it.
Shut the hell up. There we go. There's supposed to be a little bit of this that goes on the top. So in all these clips, I'm actually talking, but I realize that you can't hear because it's kind of moving around a lot. So if you guys would like to know this recipe, I will leave it probably down below, but just know that it's basically whatever seasonings you want. It's a little bit of chicken broth, and then it's, you know, paprika and garlic salt, onion powder. Like, I'll leave it all down below for you guys though. But you just throw it on for about 6 hours and you just let it slow cook for however long. You could do high or low, it doesn't matter. I think we had it on high for 6 hours. And then when I'm meal prepping for him, I just do different baggies so that way he has something to dip his carrots in. And I do a handful of carrot per bowl, so I do 5 bowls. And then he wanted 2 baby bells, so that's one of his snacks. And then I cut up all of his pineapple And come to find out, I didn't realize that my husband was allergic to mango because I was planning on making it all tropical, and he's like, nope, I'm allergic. So that was for me then. But I cut up the pineapple for him, and yes, I snacked on the core because that's what I do. That's my treat while I'm doing all of this. And then basically for dinner, I just kind of put rice over, well, not dinner, for his lunch. I put rice over the chicken and kind of just put beans and corn and salsa and guac and did the exact same thing. But of course, I didn't freaking film it because I forgot. But that's pretty much it for his meal prep. And then of course I make my own. And after all that meal prepping, I went straight to editing. And honestly, right here, I was having such a hard time because I could not get the audio to work right. You could barely hear us. And I think I did okay. You guys would have to let me know how Vlogmas Day 3 was. But I was having such a hard time. And I was Googling and watching videos. And honestly, this is my struggle most of the time when it comes to Final Cut because I'm still so new to it and I don't know how to do it. But yeah. Basically that was it, and then I ended up going to bed right after this because I was mentally exhausted. My brain hurt. But yeah, that's gonna be it for Vlogmas Day 4, and I will see you guys in Vlogmas Day 3 soon, actually, because I'm gonna edit that one right now. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.